And we are the cause. We are the infection. But like all living organisms, the Earth unleashed a fever to fight this infection. Its original and rightful rulers, the Titans. For thousands of years, these creatures have remained in hiding around the world. And unless all the Titans are found, our planet will perish, and so will we. They are the only guarantee that life will carry on.
Hello YouTube, my name is Eyes Wide Open, and I am back at it with another one. Today we're going to be doing a biblical point of view on Godzilla, Kings of the Monsters. Only a biblical point of view. So I'm going to be pausing it and playing it. I'm not going to play any more sound because of copyrights. They're pretty strict on these copyrights. I'll probably even get one for the first beginning of it. Hope I don't. But anyway, I want y'all to pay attention to something. If you have not saw the movie, I'm gonna do my best to try to break this down to you. But this is gonna be basically for most viewers who have saw the movie. This movie really do have some very strong aspects of the Bible. Some of you might become offended what I'm going to say in this video if you're a Christian, but the truth needs to be told, because a lot of us has already been deceived, and this movie is already indicating to us who is the beast. And for all you viewers who have seen the movie, I want you to notice during the whole movie, they said the word Jesus. I'm right, 7 times. If I'm correctly right, they have said the word Jesus 7 times in this movie. I believe they only mentioned the word God twice. I could be wrong. I really wasn't keeping too much track. I ain't 100% count on either or, but I will let you know I had heard the word Jesus at least 7 times. That is for sure. I'm going to say it as that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play some of these. And I'm going to be stopping it as it goes. And I want to show you something, what I see. So this right here, we're going to go back to that. Hopefully I can stop it again. Right here. Now, that bright light supposed to indicate the power of God. That supposed to be the power of God, the Spirit of God. And that supposed to be the Spirit of God coming on man. Now in the movie, they're going to make it seem like it's the monster or whatever. But you have to understand, you know, even movies speak in parables. You know, that's how Satan works. He's a manipulator, he's a liar, you know. Even Satan have his own ways in these movies, and I will have to say God is orchestrating this to certain people on this planet to see these things, and I am one of them. And all I'm trying to do is just get the word out there to show you what is exactly going on. Now, because if you just look at that is extremely beautiful. what caught my attention was the light and how they couldn't bear the light. You know, we know through the Old Testament that's supposed to be the Spirit of God. Anyway, we're going to keep moving before I start getting through some scriptures. This is right here is one of the beasts. This is one of Satan's sons, daughters, whatever the hell you want to call it. But this is one of the beasts. As I'm talking to this, I'm just going because I really want to get to something before I start breaking some of these monsters down. This one right here, this is the main one I want to break down. This right here is the dragon. This is the dragon out of Revelations. And we're going to get to that. Why? What is this creature, this dragon out of Revelations? And who is this dragon? Because this dragon has a lot to do in this movie. So this is Revelations 12. We're going to go to verse 2. And the beast which I saw like unto a leopard, and his feet were the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. The dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. Don't you pay attention? You see, if you block that out, if you block that mouth out, you can see it easily look like the mouth of a lion. But obviously we see that this is a dragon. But the mouth of a lion, if the Bible is basically trying to talk about the way it is roaring, you know, spreading out his fear. Anyway, and I saw one of his heads as it was wounded to death, and a deadly wound healed, and all of the world wondered after the beast. So in this movie, this dragon was head was one. The dragon had 3 heads. In the movie, Godzilla ripped off one of the heads. I want you to pay attention to this part for any viewers who have seen the movie or saw the movie. One of the heads was ripped off. The humans decided they was gonna nuke both of them while they was fighting, and really injured Godzilla really bad. So he was hurt, and this beast was hurt. But the beast's head came off. Godzilla did rip off the head, and as this beast went back to the mountain, it grew his head back. And as you can see right here, in his heel, deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. Then after this beast healed, there was some men in high places was saying, this beat every laws of physics. They couldn't understand this. Why is this beast is healing? You know, it kind of freaked them out. So we're going to go to verse 4. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? So Godzilla made war with him. Now, during this beast, I'm going to play a little bit. As you can see, the 3 heads right there. During the movie, we're gonna stop. I want to stop it right here. So, now, during the movie, Godzilla did make war, and there was a total of 17 supposedly beasts in the movie. 17 in total. But see, that was actually going on. They actually showed, I believe, 7. I'm gonna say they showed 7. But at the end of the movie, only 4 beasts bowed down to Godzilla. Now, this creature was actually controlling all the beasts. Now, in the movie, the lady indicated that this creature was not even from Earth. It fell from the stars. And I want you to pay attention. Now, we see this right here is just purposely put there on purpose, because a lot of us don't understand this. Why would they put a cross and a dragon right here in the same scene, in the same clip? I want you people to really hear me out on this, because this is very important. The dragon did a cross. So a lot of us, a lot of us Christian thinkers, I'm not a Christian, but anyway, a lot of Christian thinkers gonna be like, oh, this is God, he's gonna fight against this dragon. No, they are actually the same. It sounds crazy. This might sound crazy. They are both actually the same. The cross stand for Christ died on the cross. Basically, Christ died on the cross for the sins of the world. Then when Christ come back, I hope you hear me on this, he's supposed to be the dragon. And I'm going to give you scriptures proving that Christ supposed to be the dragon. See, let me see, can I get that? Cross. So this is Revelation 1 verse 20. We're going to go through the mysteries of the 7 stars which thou sawest in my sight, the hands of the 7 golden candlesticks. The 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches, and the 7 candlesticks which are stars are the 7 churches. Now remember I told you about the 7 beasts. Not too long ago I was talking about the 7 beasts. Now we have to think about these 7 churches. Who are these 7 churches? There ain't no damn 7 churches, because if you actually go back into the biblical days, even when Christ supposedly walked on earth, there was no damn churches. It was synagogues. They just throw that in there to throw you off. These 7 beasts are the angels. These are the angels that follow that dragon. And yes, we're going to keep going, because I'm going to prove to you who this dragon be. Who is this dragon? So this is Revelations chapter 2 verse 23. And I want you to pay attention to this verse 23. And I will kill her children with death, and all the churches shall know that I am he which searches and reign in hearts, and I will give unto every one of you according to your works. I want you to think about this. Now, this creature is actually saying that I'm going to kill you. This dragon is saying, I'm going to kill her and her children. This thing says, I'm going to take down the churches. I'm going to take down everything. Why is this thing saying that? Why is this dragon talking about it's going to kill everything? As you can look through this movie, these beasts are just, they are destroying the whole damn world. Oh man. They are literally destroying the whole world. You pay attention to that right here. How you see this lightning? Try to pay attention to that. Pay attention to that lightning. This is that dragon that is shooting forth lightning. Why this dragon ain't shooting forth fire? No, this dragon is breathing lightning. This dragon is actually different from all the other ones. This is the dragon. This is the fallen star dragon. Who is this fallen star? We're going to get to it, and we're going to figure out who is this fallen star or this dragon real fast. We're going to go to Revelations 22 and 6. Let's start from there. So we can get a better option. Who is this dragon? Let's start from this right here and kind of think about it. Now, this is Revelation, so we're going to start from 13. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. So we do know that Christ is not the beginning. God is the beginning. But this creature is actually trying to say that it's the beginning. Watch the movie. The lady found history that this creature was the beginning. The fallen false god. That's what she called it, the false god. So who the hell is this false god? I'm trying to figure out who's this false god. Who is this false god that this movie is talking about? Oh, here we go. I, Jesus, have sent my angels to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root of the offspring of David, and the bright and the morning star. Wow. Wait a minute. Hold up. What did I just read here? Did Jesus just said he sent his angels to testify unto you in the churches that I'm the root of the offspring of David and the bright and the morning star? Who is the morning star? Seemed like this morning star and this dragon have something mightily in common. Who is this morning star? Because last time I remember, I thought, I could have swore that's it right there. Isaiah 14 verse 12. How thou art fallen from heavens, O Lucifer, son of the morning. How thou art cut down to the earth, up to the ground, which thou weaken the nations. That's weird. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into the heavens, and I will exalt myself the throne above the star of God, and I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. That's weird. That's weird. Did Jesus just say he's the morning star? Nah, he can't be, because the Old Testament saying the morning star is Satan. It's the devil, basically. Satan, devil. Then you got it in the New Testament. Jesus just said, I'm the morning star. That. Because there go that fallen morning star. Right there. Satan, fall, morning star. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't want to hear that. This is very interesting. I wonder what Revelation's still saying about people who follow the morning star. That means that Christ got the keys to hell. That's exactly what that means. Let's see. This is Revelations 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, with the word woe basically stand for destruction, to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is to come down unto you, having a great wrath, because he know that he has but a short time. The devil has a short time, basically to kill you. That's what this basically saying. The devil has a short time to kill you. I'm just gonna say this, because I know y'all don't like to hear the truth, because you so deeply fall into religion. Before I end this video, a lot of y'all don't understand that there is two genealogies of Christ in the Bible. The Bible actually contradicts itself all through the Old Testament. That's because a lot of you believe what the preacher says. You don't go read for yourself. You do not investigate yourself. There is not one history ever proven that there was Christ ever stand. Of course, we have paintings. If Christ supposed to have been around with Pilate, Constantine, whoever, the Romans surely did not record him. And I want to say this to all my viewers and anybody who's watching this. I want you to remember one thing. Why do Israel do not understand or know who is Christ? Christ is not God. The Muslims do not understand Christ. All they say Christ is a prophet. Our ancestors from Isaac, Jacob, and Abraham do not know Christ. They don't know that God has a son, because we have to understand this is Satan's game. He manipulates all religions. Hear me when I say this, all religions. You have Old Testament, New Testament. New Testament is what? New preaching. Why is there a new preacher connected to the Old Testament? The Old Testament is not even mentioning anything about Christ. A lot of y'all you've been duped. You are following a false God. Even they are telling us in the movies, maybe they don't even know what the hell they even talking about in the movies. Maybe they do. But people like me who has a brain, and we're going to think a little bit, and we're going to see that this Christ is the beast. He is the mark of the beast. As you can see through this movie is ridiculed. It is ridiculed through the dragon. The dragon that don't even shoot fire, it shoot light. Satan was the lightning. He was the light. He the one who fell and shook the earth. The Bible talks about Satan fall and he shook the earth. Then you have Christ, he is literally saying that he is the morning star. He's going to come back and kill everything. That's because we have lack of understanding. And all of y'all out there is being duped. Anyway, thank you for watching my channel. My name is Eyes Wide Open. More videos to come in the future.